What's up? Today is one of my absolute favorite days. It's package day. We won a giveaway at Flight Sim Expo in Rhode Island. This package is from Desktop Pilot. Let's jump into this, open this bad boy up, and see what's inside. I'm right-handed, so I only use my left hand for flying airplanes. Okay. This is their TPM Vernier Throttle box. As we know it in aviation, TPM is throttle, prop, and mixture. If you fly a complex aircraft or a high performance aircraft, you're gonna have a constant speed prop. And that's what that lever in the middle, the blue one there, is for. The plane that I primarily fly is a 182 and a 182 RG. So those airplanes definitely have this exact same setup. So let's pop it out of the box and take a quick look. All right, pull this thing out. Get this out of the plastic and get our hands on it, see how it really feels. It is 3D printed. Get the USB cable. It also comes with Velcro tape. So for anybody who has a desktop setup and you mount it to your desktop, boom, very simple, you're on and good to go. Sadly, I won't be able to test this thing out because my current panel's in pieces and it's being sold off. I took everything apart and I'm just going a different route, rebuilding something new. I've already sold my Brunner yoke, the TPR pedals from Thrustmaster got sold as well, and I'm selling the rest of my panel here. So I won't be able to test out this particular piece of equipment. However, I did use their carb heat, throttle, and mixture panel at the Flight Sim Expo on the 172, and that worked phenomenally. So as far as I'm concerned, I know this is gonna work the exact same, but what we're actually gonna do is take this TPM and we're gonna go sit inside a real 182 and see how this compares to the throttle quadrant there. We're gonna measure the travel. We're gonna talk about the friction device. We're also gonna obviously talk about your prop and your mixture, what it feels like twisting those in comparison to the real thing. So let's go do that real quick and we'll wrap up this review. So we made it to my home airport, Concord. Let's hop in the 182 RG here and see how this Desktop Pilot TPM measures up. Each pull or push rod on your TPM is equidistance apart. If you look at the distance between the throttle and the prop, it's perfect. If you look at the distance between the mixture, that's a little bit off because on this particular aircraft, the mixture is actually a little closer to the prop than the prop is to the throttle. So that means that this is only off by just a tad. That's amazingly accurate. Now let's gauge the travel compared to the real thing. We've got about 2 1/4. Our prop's about 2 1/2, and our mixture is also about 2 1/4. Now let's take a look at and measure the Desktop Pilot TPM. Make sure everything's all the way out, full travel. On the throttle, our distance is 2 1/4 inches. On the prop, our distance is about 2 3/8. And then here on the mixture, we've got about 2 3/8 as well. Obviously, the real thing is a little bit more stiff. It's got a heavier weight to it, but this is actually pretty darn good. And now let's give them a little twist. These things are well lubed and greased up as this airplane is used frequently. Okay. And again, you can obviously adjust your tensioner. So, little to no tension, nice and smooth. Adding a little tension, a little bit more difficult. Nice. Now that we've seen how this TPM measures up to a real life 182, I can say confidently, if you're in the market for a product like this, you are looking specifically for a throttle, prop, and mixture, I would without a doubt take a look at the Desktop Pilot products. Their products provide great value, they come at a good cost, and they are good quality. If you have any issues, support takes care of you quickly, which to me is one of the most important things. If you have a great product, that's wonderful. But if you have great support, that's how you build lasting customers. Everything I've said, all these thoughts here are my own. I was not paid for this video. I simply won a giveaway at the event. I'll see you guys next time for another product review. If there's any product you guys want to see from any manufacturer, please comment down below and let me know what you're looking for. I'm happy to try to get my hands on it, review it, and talk about how it measures up to the aircrafts that I currently fly and how it feels in real life. Till next time, may there always be wind beneath your wings. Peace.